Sup YouTube, it's your boy Shane or SRK here. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a good one. And I told myself that if I don't stream, I was gonna upload a video. And today's the day. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. If not, hopefully this video brightens your day. Because this haul that I have right here is nuts. Probably the best one on YouTube. No exaggeration, no clickbait, no nothing. But anyway, I'm bringing you guys a new video just because I forgot to record in the store. This would have been trip to the thrift number 12 or 13, I don't remember. But I forgot to record in the store like an idiot. So without further ado, I got a couple bags full of that good stuff. And man, this bag right here has got all the shirts in it. And this is probably arguably one of the biggest 90s t-shirt hauls I've ever done. A lot of the shirts probably belong to one person. Now, unfortunately, some people do pass away. And what I'm thinking is the person probably passed away. The family didn't know what to do with the stuff, so they dumped it. So that's why I'm here to preserve the history and pass it on to other people as well. Without further ado, let me get into these bags for you. I'm going to start off with these 3 jackets I got. These jackets are literally insane. The t-shirts I will save for last because it's just a bunch of history that I want to preserve, especially on the World Wide Web and YouTube itself, and possibly Twitch if they let me upload this, but we'll see. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So this first bag I have right here is after I found all the other stuff, which I'll get to later in the video. I decided after work one day that I would go up to the other Goodwill that I usually go to. And I try to go to all of them, but you know, sometimes I don't want to drive all the way out in the middle of nowhere. And these ones were very close to my job, so it makes it a little bit easier to go through. This jacket right here is fucking nuts. First off, we got this Chicago Blackhawks pro player jacket from the 90s itself. Unfortunately, it's missing its tag, so I can't really date it. However, it does have this giant Blackhawk on the back, and the sleeves are really interesting. Look at that ribbing right there with the old Blackhawks logo, which they do not use anymore. And this jacket on this side at least has that windbreaker material and a mesh, almost like on a mesh champion short or something like that. And on the reversible side, which I don't think I mentioned, it does have Blackhawks right there. And of course, on this side, the Blackhawk right there. This jacket is sick. I picked it up for 20 bucks. I think it was a good call. Only because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is my first pro player jacket that I've ever picked up. This next jacket right here is probably the first of its kind that I've ever thrifted. I can't say I've ever thrifted a 90s jacket that has crazy color blocking. I have a few of them, but they're all like kind of like drab colors. They're not really like super neon. I do have this East-West by the Panda Incorporated 90s ski jacket right here. This color blocking is literally nuts. Look at all these neon colors. I've never caught one like this. I don't have any neon jackets. This is the only one that I got. Unfortunately, I think this is way too small for me. It's like a medium, I think it says. And it might be a women's jacket because of the inside is what I'm thinking. So, but it looks pretty big for being a medium. So we'll see about that. But this jacket is really vicious. This was a popular brand in the 90s and the late 80s. That a lot of the jackets that you probably see in the thrift store, or a lot of jackets you probably saw on like Saved by the Bell or stuff like that. This almost looks similar to one of the jackets on either Saved by the Bell or what was that other show? Fuck. Slipping my mind right now, but it's a very similar jacket. One of the main characters wore it. I don't remember. If you know the name of the show, put it down in the comment section. Enlighten me. I don't remember, but that is definitely the first of its kind that I've found. I picked that up for 10 bucks. That's not bad. That'll go to a good home very soon. On to the last jacket here. This one is a personal grailer of mine, so I had to pick up this vintage Bears jacket right here for 24 bucks. On the front, it does have color blocking in the Bears colorways, the white, the orange crush, and the blue with the Bears logo right there, which they don't use anymore. They use the C now. And on the back, you do have the Bears right there. Nothing else much on this jacket. It's just the color blocking that's insane. I mean, that's what makes the 90s so great. Color blocking was definitely one of the things that, you know, a lot of brands that are now around are trying to do and trying to bring back, because that's an awesome thing. Like, people will buy color blocking like right off the shelf. It's really insane. That's gonna do it for the jackets. Let's get to the t-shirt haul. There's about 12 t-shirts right here in this bag. after counting the receipt. So without further ado, let's just get right into them, and I'll go over a little bit about the history of each one if I can figure it out. First shirt right here is by Signal Sports. It's a very popular brand in the 90s, made in USA. The Badlands t-shirt with the double shirt inside of it with the black and the teal. I have a shirt over there already. It's from a country singer, Alan Jackson or Johnson, one of those, but it looks very similar to this shirt. It does have the Badlands right there, and this shirt is actually does not have a date on it. Oh yeah, it does. 93. This is probably like a tourist t-shirt back in the day, but tourist t-shirts back then were sick, so I don't see why nobody would pick that up. Another made in USA by Seasons, another double shirt, the Shamu SeaWorld shirt right there. This one I have seen before. My mom said she actually owned this one before, which is actually really funny. So it's funny to see it back here in the house. Some of these shirts have really shrunk, which, you know, is unfortunate, but, you know, it's hard to date some of these pieces because some of them don't have the date marking in that. If you guys want to see a video about how to date t-shirts, I would love to do that. That sounds like a lot of fun, and I'd love to do that if you're very interested in thrifting and stuff like that. But that's another shirt right there by Seasons, a SeaWorld shirt. And here's the other SeaWorld shirt I got by Seasons as well. Kind of the same premise, SeaWorld with the orca on it, of course. Same premise. It's still got the double collar, the double shirt inside on the sleeves. Another double shirt right here from Atlantic City. The graphic on this is just nuts. Look at that fucking gradient right there. That's so sick. This one's for my sports fans out there. Printed on Hanes Heavyweight, which is a very popular 90s brand. The Minnesota Twins shirt right there, and it is dated 1993. So most of the time they use this script a lot with these serif letters. I'm a big fan. I like the cursive and stuff like that. It's really sick. So just so you guys can take a look at that. Another Signal tee right here. We do have the United States Army t-shirt right here. The best things about these shirts is some of them are in like really good shape. Some of them are definitely worn. You can definitely see the cracking on a lot of that, which is okay. I mean, the shirt is like very old. This is also another one that I'm gonna keep because this shirt is fucking, it's wild. So we have the Anvil made in USA, Oregon Vacation, Oregon Coast. Look at that fucking color, dude. Look at it. Just look at it. That's fucking crazy, man. That's like almost like the background to every 90s show ever. It almost looks like the Rugrats. But just look at that shirt. They did such a good job. I wish people would make shirts like this. If not, I'll try to make merch like this. If you would wear something like this, maybe in a different color, let me know down in the comments. I would definitely try and take your consideration into not the suggestion box, because when most people say that, they're joking and they're like gonna throw your suggestion away. No, but this is nuts. I would make a shirt like that. This one is also one of the older t-shirts in this haul right here. It is the Snoopy Camp Snoopy shirt with Snoopy right there. And what's interesting about this, the graphic, it says it's from 1958 and 1965. The shirt is probably not that old, I'm imagining. It's probably 80s, I would say. It might be older, but it's printed on Oneida Power Tee, and I have no clue when that is. I might have to do some more research into it. But even this shirt is sick. Just look, it's just the off-white with the red streaks on there. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but that's nuts. See, like, shirts back then were so cool. Now it's just like this. It's just like a black shirt. That's fucking lame, man. Screen Star's Best is another brand that you should look out for. It's probably like one of the highest quality t-shirts that I've ever felt. This is the Boys Town, Nebraska shirt. I picked it up because I really like the graphic. The graphic is really awesome, and Screen Stars is probably one of my favorite 90s brands just because of the quality. I really do like that. Just the graphic on this shirt, it's just cool. I don't know what about it is, but it's just super cool. This is a very interesting one, in my opinion. This is printed on Fruit of the Loom USA, which is also very popular. This is a Leaps and Bounds shirt. Most of you may not remember this, and nor do I, because they weren't around when I was little, but this shirt is actually older than I am. This shirt's from 1992. Leaps and Bounds was like a thing. It was like a play place, like a McDonald's play place. Was started by McDonald's, actually. So this would be like where you would play. It would be like tubes and stuff like that. But this shirt has actually just got a lot of history to it, and it is a double shirt as well. So that's what makes this one cool, in my opinion. And finally, the last shirt, which is another Screen Stars right here. This one I saved for last because it's just really interesting. This is a tourist t-shirt from Maine, so it does have the lobsters right there. What I thought was interesting was it's like the puffy screen printing. They don't do that anymore either. A lot of this stuff is like gone, like nobody uses it anymore. And another reason why I saved this shirt for last is just because of the date on this one. The date on this shirt right here, 1989. That's how old my sister is. My sister was born in 1989. That's why I thought it was sick. That's gonna wrap it up. That's the haul. That's probably the most t-shirts I found in a thrift store in one time ever. That was 12 shirts. I've never picked up more than like 10 things at a thrift store. So it's really interesting how these things end up here. Just researching it is just so fun. The thrill of the hunt is crazy. It's almost like hunting like deer or something. You know, once you actually get one, you're like, fuck yeah, like you get a touchdown or something. It's like playing sport. You get a touchdown, you're like, fuck yeah, you know. It's almost like the same thing. It's crazy. But that's the haul right there. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Make sure you follow me down on Twitch and Twitter. If you follow me on Twitch and you get a certain amount of points, I will actually send you a thrifted item. Thank you guys for watching once again. It's been your boy Shane, or SRK. We'll see you soon. Peace.